Help!
I'm Hiroshi Aramaki, a first year at high school. On my way back from school, I suddenly heard a girl's voice calling for help from above. Sendo, what are you doing? I looked up and saw Hikari Sendo, the girl who is said to be the cutest girl at our school, clinging onto a tree. She usually is calm, but I could tell she was terrified.
I tried to rescue a cat, but now I can't go down.
A cat was poking its head out of Sendo's school uniform. Why did you climb if you can't come down?
I wasn't thinking about that, alright? I just want to get down. I'll jump, so please catch me.
What? Jump? She didn't listen to my response and put her thoughts into action. What are you doing? That's dangerous!
Hey, don't look up!
How's that possible? Now's not the time to worry about that. Wait, don't jump! I wished it was a joke, but she had already jumped off the tree. Fortunately, she had rolled herself up so that it was easier for me to catch. I felt the impact on my arms and knees. It would have been a complete disaster had I not caught her, but luckily I was able to.
That was so scary.
Sendo was in shock in my arms. I was scared too. Even though I was just someone walking by, I would feel very responsible if I dropped her or injured her. The cat slipped out of Sendo's school uniform and walked off without thanking us for the danger that we went through for it. Sendo, can I put you down? She was still in shock and my voice didn't reach her. Sendo?
Put me down.
She suddenly went back to the cold attitude she always has. Oh, as long as you're fine. I was confused by the sudden change in her attitude, but put her down.
You saw, didn't you, Aramaki?
Saw what?
Inside my skirt.
I had a flashback of the white underwear with frills. That can't be helped, you jumped off a tree!
That doesn't give you the right to look inside my skirt. That's why you're a virgin.
What? Why do you have to say things like that?
Don't get your spit on me, you virgin.
Why do you just assume that I'm a virgin?
You're not?
Well, yes I am, but it's rude.
You need to take responsibility for this.
What? Responsibility for what?
Go out with me.
How did you come to that conclusion?
You hurt me by looking into my skirt. What else?
Hurt you? I think I helped you so that you wouldn't get hurt. I was the one that was about to be hurt. I caught a human being. If things had gone wrong, I could have been crushed.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You might be able to lose your virginity if you go out with me, so I don't think it's a bad idea for you.
Stop saying virgin. I don't want to go out with a person who insults me even though I helped them.
You're going to turn me down? What a picky guy. Or do you like small girls?
How can you get to that conclusion?
You kind of look like a pedophile.
That is so rude. I am not a pedophile.
A real pedophile doesn't admit that they are a pedophile because they think that young girls are real women.
Where did you get that information anyways? And I'm not a pedophile!
Do you like guys then?
Where do you get these ideas? Why do you think I'm not interested in girls the moment I turn you down? I like girls from my age and above.
Oh, so you like old women.
Not so old! Why do you have to be so extreme?
If you like girls from the same age group, why not me?
Because you don't even thank me and say bad things about me even though I helped you.
You embarrassed me, so we are even. You have to take responsibility as a man.
I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving.
Hey, wait!
She seemed like she had other things she wanted to say, but I left anyways. Many guys have told her they like her because she's beautiful and has a cool attitude. Sendo asking someone out was rare, and it may have been a big opportunity, but I thought it wouldn't work because our personalities wouldn't match.
Morning, Aramaki.
Morning. Sendo came to talk to me when I arrived at my classroom the next morning. I didn't really want to talk to her because of the incident yesterday.
How unfriendly. You should react more happily when your girlfriend talks to you.
You're not my girlfriend.
Are you neglecting your responsibility?
I am not responsible for anything. What do you mean Sendo's Aramaki's girlfriend? A guy from our class apparently heard us talk and came into the conversation.
He did things to my body yesterday, so he is taking responsibility for it.
What? Don't bend the truth. What? What did you do to Sendo? I won't forgive you for that. I didn't do anything. The guys were glaring at me like they were about to start a fight.
Don't hurt Aramaki. I won't forgive you if you lay a single finger on him.
Sendo stood in front of me and said so to the guys in a cold voice. Why are you protecting a guy like him? You're the victim, right?
He is mine. I'm the only one allowed to hurt him.
Well, if you say so. They looked dissatisfied but went away.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, Aramaki.
If you hadn't said anything funny in the first place, it would have been peaceful. They might be jealous if she says that we're going out, but if they think that I defiled her, her fans won't stay quiet. She sure does have a lot of influence as the school celebrity.
I made lunch, so let's eat together.
Why did you make one for me? I don't remember becoming your boyfriend.
I am quite sure it is delicious.
I'm not going to have it.
Don't you know that there are so many people around the world that don't get enough food? Are you going to waste this food?
When did it become such a large-scale conversation? You never told me you were going to make lunch for me.
Oh, poor little thing. This lunch will be thrown away without being eaten.
Don't make me the bad one.
Don't you know that grudge of food is terrifying? A monster might show up inside your bag.
What are you going to do? I'll eat it, so don't do anything funny. I wasn't sure if she was actually going to do anything, but I wouldn't want the inside of the lunchbox thrown in my bag. She said she wanted to have a lunch together alone, so we went to the rooftop to eat. The lunch was delicious, just like she said.
Did you like it?
Yeah, but you don't have to make it anymore.
You don't have to be shy, you know?
I'm not. Why are you doing this? I don't get why you're obsessed with me.
You saw my embarrassing moment, so I need you to take responsibility.
I didn't see it because I wanted to. Besides, aren't you exaggerating a little bit? Is it that big a deal?
We have a family tradition where we only show ourselves wearing underwear to the people we will marry.
Well, that's definitely a lie. What were you going to do when the wind blows your skirt up?
Do you think that my guard is that fragile?
Yeah, you were climbing a tree with a skirt.
You were looking at the rescue of a cat thinking of lewd stuff. What a virgin.
That's not the point. And stop saying that, alright?
You don't have to be embarrassed. I'm okay with it.
I don't either. Why is it that whenever I talk with you, we end up having a weird conversation?
You don't have to praise me, you know.
I wasn't! I was tired of her saying things about me.
I want to eat something sweet, Aramaki.
She talked to me as I was about to go home. Why are you saying this to me?
Apparently the donut store in the shopping mall has a new donut.
I see. She looked very dissatisfied when I gave an unfriendly response. I'll see you tomorrow, Sendo.
You're supposed to say, let's go together then.
Sendo grabbed my arm and stopped me from going home. I sighed because her words were too predictable. Why do you have to go with me?
Don't worry about the money. I'll treat you.
That's not what I meant. I don't think there's any reason I should go.
If you don't come, I can't thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For yesterday.
So are you finally going to thank me for saving you yesterday? Even though I helped her down the tree yesterday, she didn't thank me at all and just insulted me. If she admits that I was not responsible for accidentally looking into her skirt, it wouldn't be meaningless to go.
Thanks for saving me yesterday. Let me thank you for what you did.
She said those words looking rather shy. I decided to think that she didn't thank me because she was too shy to say so. If that's the case, I'll go with you. We went to the shopping mall together.
Mommy, where are you?
We found a little girl crying while we were walking around the shopping mall. I wonder if she's lost. I was looking over at her thinking I should help her. Just then, Sendo walked over to the little girl to talk to her.
What's the matter?
I can't find my mommy.
Although she always has a cold attitude at school, she ducked down to meet the girl's eyes and was talking with a warm smile.
Did you come shopping with your mommy?
Yeah,
Then we will look for your mommy together.
thank you.
Sendo looked at me.
Do you mind coming along for a bit?
Not at all. We asked her several questions and decided to look for her mom where they separated. We thought of taking her to the reception, but we thought that her mom might be looking for her around the same place as well.
Mommy!
Our guess was right. We found her mom quicker than we thought.
What a relief. Don't get lost again, alright?
Okay, thank you.
Her mother thanked us both and we said goodbye to the girl. I didn't know you were kind to kids, Sendo.
I'm kind to everyone.
The smile that she had made to the girl had disappeared and she was back to usual. You should smile like that more.
What are you talking about? I'm always like this.
The cold attitude is one of the reasons for her popularity, but I think the warm smile she had was a lot more attractive. It was like seeing a new side of her, like the time she was afraid on the tree.
You can get as much as you want, Aramaki.
I'll just have one.
Don't be shy. Think of it as my gratitude.
I'm not holding back anything. I just don't want to eat too much before dinner. I don't know why, but she glared at me.
Don't you know? They say you always have room for dessert.
I've heard of that expression, but
You always have room so you can eat as much as you want and you'll be fine.
I doubt it.
You're not greedy at all.
I thought that she wanted to buy me lots as a form of gratitude, but the moment I saw her choose the ones she wanted, I kind of guessed why. Don't worry about me. You can eat as much as you like.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to eat that much.
It seems like I was right. She thought it was embarrassing buying loads when I only got one. Even though she acts cool, she can be quite girly. After some consideration, she bought 8 donuts. Thanks for the donuts.
Don't worry about it. It's a thank you for yesterday.
I was a little hesitant to be treated by a girl, but I went along with it because she wanted to thank me.
Aramaki, can I stay at yours for the night?
Why?
Isn't that natural for a couple?
Were you still continuing with that? I thought you understood it wasn't my fault and that's why you thanked me.
What kind of brain do you have, thinking that you don't have to take responsibility if I thank you about it?
I thought you understood that it was inevitable.
I just thank you for saving me. It's your turn to take responsibility now.
I understand that you thanked me, but I don't bear any responsibility for looking into your skirt. I am disappointed, to be honest. I thought you weren't that bad, but
What do you mean?
I can't deal with you anymore if you're like that.
Hey, wait!
Are you breaking up? Why don't you come and play with us then? As I was leaving, 2 guys who looked womanizers came up to Sendo and started hitting on her.
What do you want? Can you not disturb?
She did not look afraid of these guys and took a cold attitude.
You can be quite mean, even though you have a cute little face. I like girls like you. That attitude is just adorable. We're definitely more fun than that guy.
I'm not interested. If you want to hit on girls, do it somewhere else.
Oh, don't say that. I swear that you'll have a great time.
Don't come close. You're disgusting.
You're so arrogant. That makes me want to get you more. Sendo was trying to escape the guys surrounding her. I think it's wrong to force someone to come with you, but I also don't think it was smart of you to provoke them, Sendo. Oh, you were still here. We'll take her for you. She's not mine, so if you have her consent, then go ahead. But it looks to me like she doesn't want to go. Therefore, I can't just ignore it. If she isn't your girl, then it's none of your business. Go home before I punch you in your fucking nose. I don't approve of violence. If you want to ignore what I said, then go ahead. You've got guts, I'll tell you that. I'll beat you up just like you wanted. One of the guys came towards me, so I grabbed his wrist. I squeezed it as hard as I could. What the hell? Let go! If you will go home, I will. Oh, okay. I get it. Hey! The other guy came looking confused as I let go of the hand. Come on, let's go. The guys ran away, one of them holding his wrist. I'd never been in a fight. I'm glad that the workouts paid off as a bluff. Are you alright, Sendo?
I was so scared.
Huh? Her knees were shaking and she hugged me. Hey, are you alright? She was talking back to the guys back then, but now she looked weak.
You saved me again, Aramaki.
Don't worry about it. I was just there, so...
I'm sorry for being mean to you. The truth is, I love you.
What's with the honesty all of a sudden?
I couldn't say that I love you because I was too shy. I knew that I needed to tell you my feelings for you to like me, but I just couldn't do it.
Even if you were just trying to hide it, you did say quite harsh things to me, didn't you?
I tend to do that often.
That's troublesome. I guess it's part of her personality, so it can't be helped. But whether others will accept that was a different question. I do understand, but I wasn't kind enough to forgive her for all the mean things she said to me.
I like strong people, and I felt that you were my destiny when you saved me from the tree. When you saved me from those guys earlier, I thought that you were the one.
You fell in love with me yesterday because I saved you? Do you fall in love with people that easily, Sendo?
I'm sorry, but my heart was thumping really hard when you caught me from the tree. Even now.
Isn't that the suspension bridge effect? She said she was scared when I rescued her from the tree, and when the guys were hitting on her, so I don't think my theory is entirely wrong.
Even then, I still love you. Do you not want to go out with me that much?
I wouldn't mind if you will be honest. She did call me a virgin and was very oppressive about me taking responsibility. But she also did show me her kindness when talking to a child, and her cuteness of worrying about eating too much. She is a beautiful girl. I would love to get to know her if she wasn't so arrogant.
I'll do my best to tell you my feelings.
Okay, I trust you. Let's go out. From that day, she would be a little more expressive than she used to be. It was kind of like an accident how I got involved. But the days with Sendo were so fun that I was starting to believe that she was my destiny too.